I just didn't expect people to follow from one home to the next, to the next, to the next.
Ugandans are very motivated to do evangelism and starting new churches. And when we first came to Uganda, there was like about 100 churches, Baptist churches in the country, but now there's over 2,000. Ugandans who have gone out to start new churches, and then we have come in and trained them and encouraged them, to go out.
Tata nitwenda kuleba Yesu. Haleluya. Amen. Bashaba aba bashaija nibenda kuleba Yesu. Bakani bamwendera ki?
Could you introduce yourself, what your name is?
I'm called Sisi. I'm from Kabale Baptist Church. And I'm here with a team of missionaries and visitors from America.
So what are you doing here?
We are making visitations according to evangelism, and we also attend worship services with people, with Christians, and we also are camping at this place so that we go to some places where we go to visit people, to preach them so that they come to Christ.
How long do we spend with them usually?
Okay, we spend them a whole day, because we go in the morning and then we gather with them, we brief them on what we are doing, and then we go to their homes, and then we come back in the evening, we show the films, and then we come late in the evening.
So is this the Jesus film you're talking about?
Yes.
So how did they understand it in English?
They understand it because it is translated into the local language.
Is that a little funny sometimes? Is the language?
Of course, because foreigners speaking this language is a difficult thing. So when they hear the voices of foreigners in their local languages, it makes them funny.
So when we go to the homes, how long do we spend in each home?
In each home, we spend at least 30 to 45 minutes.
30 or 45 minutes. That's a long time, and they're okay with us staying that long?
Yeah, they are okay with it, or they want even more time.
So what do we do when we're visiting?
When we reach there, we share with them the gospel.
Okay.
We give them our experiences and how we came to believe Jesus, and then they also believe according to the scriptures we give to them.
All right, well, thank you very much. That was very helpful.
Thank you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
It's hard for them to get out to villages, to places, because they can't afford the transportation. But we have the car, and so we just kind of load up the car and we all go together and set up our tents and stay there.
Hotel Sorensen, right? Yeah.
I'm going slow this morning. Yesterday was a full day. It was tough.
Our main duty, calling, is to train Ugandans and equip them. We are branching out more in training not just pastors and leaders of the church, but anyone who's willing to get training.
Skip and I went with another couple, Derry and Debbie Turner, went up to the north to train some people from a Nilotic language, something we don't even know. It was really exciting to be able to go out with Skip and our colleagues and just to disciple. We did the women and they were discipling the men.
These teachers don't have any other way to support themselves, and they get very little from the school. Things we did at the school is we got this irrigation project because there were so many times of drought, and then their crops would fail. And so we put this in. Well, then the elephants came, and once they got gardens, the elephants came and started eating up the gardens. So Derry ended up supervising putting in an elephant fence around the main gardens of the school. When the crops are good, we've even known times when the students have been able to buy a bicycle and take it back home where they never had a bicycle before, so it can be a good thing. We would really like to have a short-term team come out next year and help us with training at the Bible College and just kind of seeing how the college is run and also visiting the churches around the college. And we'd like to have even some pastors come. Even if your pastor is willing to come, that would be wonderful. We can have him teach. We can have him preach in the churches out there. We can show him, show all of you, whoever wants to come, the kind of ministry we're doing out there. If a team comes over, another thing we can do is visit homes and do house-to-house evangelism, because that's really, it worked well when Tom's team came over. And we've already, and the thing about if we do it around the Bible College, we've got all these churches that have people that are already, it's one of the stronger parts of the country for our churches, and so people that do evangelism on a normal basis, so they'd be able to team up with some on the team to go out. And that's the way to really get to know how Ugandans live.